All right, adventurers. Today, we're going to be diving deep into the gold cursed coconut. What is it? Where do you get it? And most importantly, why should you care? Stick around because this little golden nut could be the key to pushing your builds to the next level. Let's jump in. First things first. Where do you actually find this thing? The gold cursed coconut can only be found in Cutlass Key's PvP free-for-all zone, a lawless zone. Here's the kicker. You can only snag one of these per week. That's right. This is a one and done opportunity. But before you go looting every chest in sight, listen up, because there's a trick to it. The gold cursed coconut only drops from the cursed horde chest, not from any of the cursed stash chests. It's important to know the difference. So if you're there only for the gold cursed coconut, don't waste your time with the little cursed stash chests. Search strictly for the horde chest. Looking on the Aeternum map at the PvP zone, we see that the majority of the hordes can be found in the Citadel area. Now, if you do come in from the north and you follow the coast, there are some hordes on the northern coast that can relatively easily be obtained. There's also these two hordes that often get overlooked. Whereas if you come in and instead of going all the way around to the bay, you come up the path and you make the right where the rune wood and the weird wood is. Okay, over here there are two cursed hordes. There are also some cursed hordes over here. Not as many, but there are a few in the southern area of the map. So really the best place to enter is in the northern shore and to go to the Citadel and search the Citadel for the cursed hordes. Alright, so you've braved the PvP free-for-all lawless zone and you've got your gold cursed coconut. Congratulations. But now, what does it do? This thing is your golden ticket to upgrading an artifact gear piece all the way to gear score 725. That's right, you can bring an artifact up to max gear score level. To upgrade it, you'll need to head to the gypsum kiln. Any gypsum kiln will do. I just happen to enjoy Ebonscale. What you're going to need is a corresponding matrix for your artifact, 600 dark matter, 5 gypsum orbs, 1 chromatic seal, and the gold cursed coconut. Now here's where you need to pay attention. When you're upgrading, make sure that you are selecting the correct upgrade recipe for 725. As you can see right now, this is not the correct recipe. It's not using the gold cursed coconut. Okay, but it will use all of the other material. You want to make sure that the apex crafting item that is selected is the gold cursed coconut. And then you want to select your perk. Now, I am upgrading shrapnel. I know a lot of people would put keen onto shrapnel, okay, because they want the critical chance. I am going with abyssal attunement. So that's extra void damage. Now, when I craft it, I have a 725 gear score item with 42 attribute points. Now, some of you might be thinking, meh, 700 to 725, that's barely a difference. And honestly, you're kind of right. It's around 4 attribute points per artifact. As you can see, a 700 gear score mechanic offers 38 attribute points in Magnify. A 725 shrapnel offers 42 Magnify attribute points. But if you upgrade a weapon and a jewelry piece, and actually a clothing piece, you will actually get 12 extra attribute points. Attuned leather pants already has a well-rounded perk that is plus 10 attribute points to all attributes. When you upgrade it to level gear score 725, well-rounded becomes plus 11 to all attributes. So if you are using attuned leather pants for your build, you are getting a ginormous boost in attribute points. You will start off, instead of having 15, every attribute will have 16. And the pants themselves give you, instead of 42 attribute points, pants themselves will actually give you plus 45 in the magnified attribute. This makes a big difference. Okay, so you're grinding out the hordes, but you're not getting a coconut every time. Instead, you're picking up a bunch of doubloons. So what do you do with them? You might think doubloons are only for PvP weapons or rolling the dice on the great crate gamble at the Well of Fortune. But oh no, there are more things available than you might realize at the mighty Cutlass Keys Well of Fortune. Aside from the artifacts that you can purchase, the glittering gold key, which by the way, like 5 mystic doubloons worth, you do have this weaponry, which by the way is all PvP oriented. Okay, you have the crate gambling, because that's really what it is. Let's call it what it is. Okay, we are gambling for 710 PvP oriented gear. But you also have the consumable exchange. Here, you can get dark matter, you can get gold touch gemstone dust, you can get gypsum orbs, okay, which will help you in matrix crafting if you need. You can get your honing stones, your gold touched oak flesh bomb, gold touched proficiency booster, okay. We have some crafting mods. You can get food, you can get trade skill boosting meals. Okay, you can get stat boost meals. That's your type of thing, if that's what you're into, gambling for food. Okay. All of this is available to you. And yes, while it is PvP oriented, okay, look at that, increasing my luck when mining. There are non-PvP centric items in here, making doubloons worthwhile even for PvEers. One thing I do want to point out is that the glittering key, gold key that you can get for free, basically, it's 5 doubloons. You can take that to the North Barrier and you can unlock a chest every week, once a week, that will give you 500 doubloons. And that, my friends, is why the gold cursed coconut matters. It's not just a random drop. It's a key piece to boosting your gear to max level and making the absolute most out of your build, regardless of the type of content that you pursue. So tell me, are you going to be brave enough to go into the PvP zone, grab that coconut, and upgrade your artifact? Drop a comment below and let me know. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe for more New World tips, and I'll catch you guys around Aeternum. Good luck, have fun, kill 'em all.